Imagine you're walking through a containment facility and you come across what looks like a massive, fleshy tumor sitting behind a reinforced door, but there's an iron hatch built into its side. But if you open it, inside that grotesque mass is actually an ordinary apartment. Well, almost ordinary. This is SCP-002, also known as the living room, and it's classified as a Euclid, meaning that it is unpredictable enough that the Foundation can't completely trust it to stay contained. From the outside, SCP-002 is roughly the size of a small house, a giant organic ball covered in living flesh. Once you step through the hatch, of course, everything changes. It's like stepping into a regular home, as your furniture, your electricity, and even a window. Again, a window. Strange part? That window doesn't even exist from the outside. So it makes me wonder, what the hell are they even seeing when they're inside this little ball when they look out the window? Surely you are not looking at grass or let alone the inside of a facility, right? It's going to be just some flesh on the outside. But if you take a closer look at this furniture that's inside the ball, think of it almost as if we have now just stepped foot into Ed Gein's home, as every piece inside that ball sack house is actually made from human biological material: bone, hair, tissue, and other organic substances. DNA testing even found fragmented human DNA in nearly every object inside the room, almost as if each piece of furniture used to be someone. Foundation did many tests and found out that animals don't seem to trigger any reaction. Humans do. If someone enters SCP-002, the hatch eventually closes behind them, and a few moments later, it'll open. But whoever went in there is officially gone. Instead, in their replacement, there is a brand new piece of furniture sitting inside in this home, ball, whatever you want to call it. By the Foundation's own records, at least 7 personnel have disappeared this way, and every disappearance seemed to leave the apartment, home, ball sack, whatever you would like to call it from now on, a little more furnished than before. Instead of locking it away and observing it from a distance, the Foundation keeps it connected to a constant electrical power supply. Researchers believe the electricity forces it into a dormant, recharging state. If power is lost, the entire area is evacuated immediately. Emergency doors are sealed, and alternating bursts of X-ray and ultraviolet light are used until power can be restored. The containment chamber is also kept under negative air pressure, suggesting the Foundation is taking absolutely no chances with whatever this thing really is. In the early days of this document of SCP-002, we find a report that describes how it was found and what the Foundation did during their investigations. SCP-002 did not originate on Earth. SCP-002 had actually crashed into northern Portugal. Inside what looked like a small meteorite, a local farmer discovered the impact site, and after Foundation agents detected unusual radiation coming from the object, they moved in to investigate. Initial testing was a disaster, as 3 local villagers entered the structure one at a time, and not one of them came back. Then, while preparing SCP-002 for transport, 4 trained Foundation security personnel were inexplicably drawn inside as well. When investigators looked inside afterward, the apartment had grown. New furniture had appeared, as though the room had simply recycled it into itself. The commander of that recovery mission was known as General Muhassin, made several catastrophic decisions during the operation. The incident became so severe that the Foundation records state he was eventually terminated, and security surrounding SCP-002 was permanently increased afterward. Much of what happened during the transport remains classified, leaving one of the biggest mysteries surrounding SCP-002 completely unanswered. SCP-002 is a strange case, as it doesn't hunt, it doesn't move. Its striking image on the outside is enough to draw someone in, but to see an ordinary home hidden inside a living mass of flesh, patiently waiting for one more visitor so it can add another piece of furniture to its collection, that's where it gets eerie. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more of the SCP Breakdown series, go ahead and like and subscribe and show as much support as you can so I can continue to do more just like this. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.